This must have been Tuesday. Looks tasty.
Trip planning. Packing.
We made up our minds.
Yep, there's our
Started packing.
Yep, there's our trip. And it's 9:10 and we plan on leaving at 2, so hopefully we get done doing this fairly soon.
Tuesday would be day 2 morning, right?
Yes. What's that?
Tuesday would be day 2 morning, right?
I believe so, yes. Right. How you feeling?
I'm sleepy. But ready to go.
Ready?
Yes.
It is 2 a.m. We have to move all of this crap into the car as quietly as possible, as not to wake up the babies. And that's garbage, so.
Or Charlie and Sam.
Alright. Alright, it's 2:23. We are just about getting ready.
Time to go. 2015. The latest excursion.
Yes, we don't have a name for it yet.
So, well, it'll be named on the way, probably.
Yeah. Okay.
It's mothballed so far.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
So we made it. We're on Sawbill Trail. It is now 7:03. It's about 60, I suppose 65.
59 on the dash.
Okay, 59. Outside, overcast right now, but the sun's supposed to come out.
It's a beautiful morning.
Beautiful morning. So we got pretty much zero sleep. Ryan said he got 2 hours. I got maybe a half hour, if that. And then we're gonna get our permit at Sawbill Outfitters.
Watch a sweet movie.
Watch a sweet film, and then head out to KOA.
Yeah, we should be in the water by 9, I think.
That's if we don't decide to snooze beforehand.
We may.
We're gonna try to make it to Polly on fumes. We'll see how it goes. We'll keep you posted.
Okay. Over and out. We made it.
We made it. So, it should be pretty packed because all the permits were sold for almost the whole week, so it should be interesting.
Weather? What are you thinking?
Whether what?
Whether or not we're going to have any weather.
I think it'll be decent. We might get a little rain. Not today, but...
Hey, Tommy's here. Actually, that's more Tommy's time.
Yeah.
Is there any trailer parking in this lot?
Back there it looks like.
USDA Forest Service and is part of the National Wilderness Preservation System. Think of all the people just like you who come here year after year. As careful as we are, we still have a cumulative impact on the land. So to make sure the wilderness can be enjoyed.
Well, here we are. It's Monday morning.
After a short nap.
Yeah, I took a little nap. We're going to shove off here at about 11 now, approximately.
Yep.
And leave on KOA, a couple lakes, couple portages. Find our way to Polly Lake here in a few hours. What do you think it'll take us? About 3-4 hours?
4 tops.
4 tops. It's KOA, BWCA 2015.
Is that what we're calling it?
Armageddon. Just got through KOA in the calm here, taking a little drink. Beautiful day. Temperatures. What do you think? Is it 70 yet?
Probably.
Pretty close. Sun's coming out. Really a nice day. Stiff breeze coming across KOA, but we still made it in a personal best time.
North wind.
Making our way to Square Lake, and then a couple of portages. Curious to see what the fire damage from 2011 that we saw when we were here in 2012, what that looks like. I'll let you know in a minute. I got through our first leg. Made our way through KOA and the river, and now done with Square Lake. Last time we were here, this was all fire damage. Now it's still, trees are still dead obviously, but the black is gone on most of them. You can see a little bit here, but definitely looking better than it did last time we were here 3 years ago. So a 20 rod portage mark, then 5. Then a couple of longer ones, 189.95. Yep. We'll be on Polly. We'll see you then.
Wouldn't be worth the trouble.
Darn beavers dammed up our river. We were able to skip a short 5 rod portage, but
Thanks to the beaver.
Thanks to the beaver, we have added one here. Just a shorty. Dead tree growing right out of the rock. Burnt tree. Last portage of the day. Climb up over the crest of this hill. Oh, look at there. Polly Lake. Our home for the next 3 nights. Party on Polly. Look what we have here. We made it.
Yeah. It's
pretty good day, huh?
Yeah, pretty surprisingly I thought it was gonna be much harder.
Yeah, me too, and I thought it'd take us longer.
Yeah, I have no idea how long it took us. We have no idea what time it is.
Met some friends along the way. There will be a party on Polly tonight, that's for sure.
As always.
Lots of folks out here. Alright, let's go find ourselves a spot, huh?
Yeah.
Now we think we may have found a site. This lake is packed. How many people have we seen so far out here?
I don't know. A lot.
We got a little island here. Got a campsite on the front side, south side of the island. Mark likes that southern exposure. I think we might have found one here. We'll check it out. The age-old tradition. Get in the water. Say hi, Mark.
Hi, Mark.
Haha. I knew you were going to do that. We're out getting water. Here's our a view of our campsite. Little island here. And I would like to apologize to you watching at home. I stand corrected. Virtually every site is taken on this lake. There are 15 sites, and what are there, about 5 open sites?
Maybe 3.
She is bumping this week on Polly. Out here on the water. Well, we've landed here on Lake Polly. Camp is set up. Tarp is up. Mark's got dinner going. Tent, everything is good to go. Now we're just sitting in the hammocks here. What you drinking there, Mark?
Vodka lemonade.
Vodka lemonade. Got one of those myself right here. Oh, kick the feet up. Enjoy a nice Monday afternoon right on the water. Look at this.
Well, we're gonna eat.
The view from the hammock.
Spool our rods and throw the anchor down and sit and watch some bobbers.
Catch some Monday night fish, huh?
Yeah.
Be a fun little night. I'm sure we'll
Let them go.
check back in while we're out there. I'm gonna enjoy some beef stroganoff. What else did you make us, Marky?
Some fire roasted veggies and buttered mashed potatoes.
That sounds delicious. We're here tonight, Monday night, trying to catch a little dusk bite after dinner. Lake Polly, also known as the KOA of northern Minnesota. It is extremely busy on this lake. We've got people everywhere. Got some hunyucks over here. There's one. Another boat there. Another one there. Got a whole campsite full of people over there. We're fishing just on the north side of our island, which is right behind us here. We found ourselves what we hope is a new hot rock, and we're gonna try to catch some fish tonight. Catch and release.
Yeah,
Look at
because
that.
we ate.
Gorgeous sky. We've got a beautiful site.
Stroganoff. And,
Yeah, stroganoff for dinner, and
oh, we already probably went over that.
veggies and potatoes, and now just a little late night fishing. We're back in front of our place. We finally got some peace and fucking quiet. It's a pretty night. Fish are non-stop. What'd you get there, Mark?
A little Y.
First one of the trip, though.
Yeah.
Look at this sunset. Right off the front of our gorgeous campsite. How do you like them apples?
Them's goods. That is gorgeous, isn't it? Got the nice cedar.
Smells great. That's a really pretty fire too.
Thermosil's going.
It's like the Yule log video. Difficult to see, but a gorgeous crescent moon tonight. Just peering through. Oh, it's behind a cloud. We'll check back later. It's a Boundary Waters tradition.
VJ tortillas.
Mm-hmm. By the fire.
Or not. Sure.
Wherever, yeah, wherever.
Gorgeous morning here. Ryan. What day is it?
Tuesday.
Try again.
Day 2 morning. Right?
Right.
It's 6 o'clock. What am I, a farmer?
What am I, a farmer?
BWCA 2015. What am I, a farmer? Good morning. Good Tuesday morning. Enjoying some cider while Mark is cooking up breakfast. Gonna eat and head on over to Coma. See what we can do about those that overpopulation of the walleye they've got there.
Take care of that. I don't know if we got any footage of us fishing last night, but we caught a smallie.
Yeah, we did.
And a walleye, tiny walleye, about the same size. And then we weren't fishing very long, just kind of just hanging out and
checking out the scene.
listening to some.
Our neighbors kept cackling.
Yeah. And then we
drugged them, so they went to sleep.
Does this smell like chloroform? And then we came back and had a campfire. That was good.
Mm-hmm. It was nice.
Yeah. So this morning we are having some scrambled eggs with bacon. We grilled up some Spam. And I'm going to have mine with some tortillas. Ryan said he will take his right from the cup. So, anyway, we're going to head out to Coma today, as Ryan said. Going to pack up just some light stuff. We got 3 portages, and hopefully we can just zip through those, no problem. This is Mark and Ryan signing off.
Day tripping. We're on our just finished our second portage here. We've got one more short paddle just up the rest of the KOA River here, and we've got a 127 rod portage into Coma. We were checked by the forest ranger this morning, and the guy with the rubber gloves was very gentle. We had to lie through our teeth, but we got off without. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I think they were pretty satisfied with our overall campsite hygiene performance. So yeah, we're gonna go finish up here. We're just taking a short break for this icy cold Kool-Aid, and then gonna finish up the rest of the day trip. We should be done. We should be fishing within an hour for sure.
I'd agree.
So let's do it.
water's lower, so might not have the luck we did because there's not as much current coming through. We'll have to see once we get out to the mouth of this, and we'll anchor up and cast out, give it a shot. And if we don't have much luck, we might move into the lake, down into the lake a little bit, and do some trolling and stuff like that. And if that's no good, we'll just leave.
Do you have any, I'm kind of thirsty, do you have anything lukewarm to drink? That's all we've got.
Yeah, I've got, may I interest you in our house special? It is lukewarm day-old Kool-Aid mixed with our finest KOA vodka, about in a ratio of 1 to 3. So I hope you enjoy, because we're going to run out of booze, I'm guessing.
Sounds delicious. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Just made our way up the rest of the Kawashiwi River to Coma, and the beavers have built a dam.
Damn beavers.
So I wonder if that'll affect the fishing, because the current's not going to be flowing into the lake as much. We're just videotaping these rocks here quick to check the water level.
We think it's about a foot.
Yeah, we're thinking that the line, the dark line you can see there, is where it was 3 years ago when we were here. But we'll check the 2012 tape and get back to you.
Oh,
Shit. We caught one. Oh no, he stops.
it was like flopping.
So we're back on Coma, having a little shore lunch. As you can see, the overgrown site here, this is a tent site where we stayed 3 years ago. The sad remains of a once glorious site. Just boiling some water. And have a little wild rice soup, huh, Marky?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Out here on Coma Lake, fishing has been pretty slow today. Caught a couple nice ones. That's about it.
Reduce heat, cover for 20 minutes. Here occasionally, it's a lot.
Got some wild rice soup going, it's gonna be good stuff. A lot. That's a lot of food for 2 growing boys.
Yeah, I'm excited to have it. I hope it turns out thick.
We'll just have to cook it a little longer.
We had some like instant potatoes. I'm gonna put it in there. Put it inside of it.
Just put it in.
Yeah, pretty good.
We're on our way back to Pauley from our day trip out on Coma. Didn't catch much fish, but had a good shore lunch. last portage before we get back to the lake. We found a little firewood here, so chop it up, bring it back, and maybe have ourselves a little fire tonight. Back at camp, got our firewood all cut up on the portage. Came back to Polly. Nice little day trip over to Coma. Fishing was unsuccessful for the most part. We did catch a few though. But now it's...
We caught one small walleye and a few bass.
The one bass I caught was decent.
Yeah, we couldn't...
Got a picture of that. No video.
Yeah, file not found. Footage not found.
So now we've got the feet up, just chilling and relax, and hopefully the weather holds off. It's gray, it's windy. Not supposed to rain today. They said chance tomorrow, but...
Well, they said tonight it might.
Tonight maybe, yeah. But got plenty of firewood and gorgeous view out the west side of the campsite here. And if it clears off again, we can see another pretty sunset. Other than that, just going to relax for the afternoon here and make some dinner later on. Probably have a campfire and maybe get out and fish again one more time today. Storms are starting to roll in, perhaps. It's sprinkling now. So we got the tarp moved. We should be good. We're going to light a fire. Enjoy some good stories by the fire underneath the tarp in case it does rain. Be a fun little night here on Polly. Have you noticed how much quieter it is out here today?
Yes.
A lot of the campers left. At least that's what we presume.
At least the loud lady.
Yeah, the cackler's gone. It was her birthday yesterday.
Someone's in there.
They had ham sandwiches.
Shit, all that wood you chopped up is already in there?
Yep. Having ourselves a little evening fire. The rain started. I don't know if you can probably hear that. On the tarp.
We should cut this in square.
So we have decided to head underneath the tarp. Mark's gonna finish off his cocktail and then cut some wood. But it's just a light rain, so we're gonna just chill under the tarp for a while and enjoy the evening by the fire. If it lets off, maybe we'll get out and do something, but I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, not if it's like this. I want to sit and get wet.
But kind of a nice night. We got the tarp. We rearranged things a little bit so we can sit underneath here all night and let the rain fall as much as it wants to. We're gonna enjoy our fire. If we pull down the sides, we could have a little smoke hut.
Yeah. 13 hours in there will be.
You can see our food pack is hung 4 feet off the ground as recommended. The bears will never get that.
I'm glad it's right by our tent.
Well,
it's right by our tent.
They'll leave
at
us.
least the mice will have a more of a harder time getting it, right?
The bears will leave us alone.
Swat at it.
Enjoying a nice little meal by the campfire. Some beef stew. You can't see it, but it's delicious. Oh yeah, mixed with some fire roasted vegetables. What'd you think?
Well, I thought it was really good.
So we've got the fire just chilling right now.
Don't want to waste our wood.
Yeah, we'll get her. It's still raining here, so we're just gonna sit underneath the tarp the rest of the night, tell some stories, have a couple drinks, probably have a little PB&J a little later. I'd imagine.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, just kind of chill tonight. Wait out the rain. Hopefully by tomorrow it'll slow down a little and we can get back out and fish out here on Coma. Wednesday, August 19th. 1:30 in the afternoon, and really not much going on here today. Mark has climbed back into the tent.
Yep.
Just kind of a lazy day. It's rainy. It's been gray all day and just started raining again now in the last, what, 5-10 minutes or so. So we're just hanging in the tent and under the tarp. We haven't even cooked yet today.
Nope, PB&J's.
Just PB&Js and Cliff Bars. The hammocks are droopy today.
Yeah.
They want dry weather so we can hang out with them, but a few people come by, but Polly after day one has definitely quieted down a lot.
People moved out.
Yep, so it's been really nice. Last night was great. We had a really nice fire last night. I feel like we kind of solved many of the world's problems. But, so we're just gonna kind of chill here and wait out the weather. We're dry under cover, but a lot of our stuff is wet. The wood's all wet, so we fortunately had a little left over and found some today in the woods. It's hopefully dry enough that we can have a fire tonight, but I don't know if it stops raining, we can go on a little, maybe a tour around Polly here. I'd like to check out the Kawishwe River, see what that looks like.
Yep.
But other than that, we're just gonna kind of hang out here and see what happens. Because even though we have rain gear, I know I'm not going out in this stuff. I'm gonna stay right here.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll report back here in a little bit from the mouth of the Kawishwe, where it comes into Polly. It's still raining. We are pretty much just battening down the hatches here. Probably 3 o'clock or so on Wednesday afternoon, and it slowed slightly, the rain did, but it's just solid pretty much all day. We're really hoping it'll clear off this evening and get it back out in the water again and do a little fishing or something, but we're pretty much stuck here. Mark has not emerged from the tent in several hours. So we're having conversations about landscaping and food and child raising and things like that, but that's about it. I'm just kind of hanging out here and staying dry. Most of our stuff is very dry. We've got, everything is underneath the tarp here. Our boots and gear and booze, that's staying dry. Our wood is covered up there underneath the IKEA bags, so our packs are hanging, but they're lined, so everything's dry in there. And I've moved the life jackets so that they're covering the fire pit, so that stays dry in there. So later on, we can have a fire and warm up a little bit, because it's cool. It's not cold out at all, but it's cool. It's probably, I'd say, upper 60s right now. And rainy. So this is life on Polly on August 19th. Happy birthday to Nikki Evgy. And it's Amy's birthday tomorrow, actually. So there you go. It's 5:30. it's still raining. Kind of a bust of a day. We just hung out at the campsite. Mark has been in the tent all day. I've been sitting underneath the tarp. Just relaxing, pondering. Reminiscing, thinking about the trip, about previous trips. Wasn't a bad day, just kind of, I don't know, stuck inside, I guess. Hopefully, as I've been saying all day, it'll clear off this evening. It'd be nice to get back out in the water again. Spend the night fishing. But, we'll see what happens. It's alive! What do you think so far?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of the tent.
It's cutting the cord.
Yeah. Start some dinner.
Spaghetti.
Spagoli. Should probably wash the dishes tonight too, huh?
Yeah.
We don't have to.
Ah, we will.
Okay.
We're making some peas, and for the first time, spaghetti with meat sauce. And I am so looking forward to that. It just smells delicious. Oh man, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be a feast. Out here on the water. So we had some spaghetti for dinner, which was fabulous. Note to self, get more spaghetti next time.
More spaghetti.
More tang.
Yeah.
And we've got a little dry wood and some damp wood, so we're gonna attempt a fire tonight. Just a lazy evening to complete a lazy day out here on Polly. Has been a nice quiet evening. We've had a few people come by. Just two canoes, I think.
I saw, yeah.
So, just gonna chill here for the rest of the night and tell some wonderful, funny stories as we usually do.
As we're wont to do.
The rain finally stopped. So, Wednesday night on Polly. I'm sure we'll check back later with some hilariousness. Because, you know,
That's what we do.
we're pretty funny. Tina Fey was in Date Night with Mark Wahlberg, who was in Shooter with Ned Beatty, who was in Charlie Wilson's War with Tom Hanks.
Tom Hanks was in what was it?
Was in Big.
Big with Elizabeth Perkins, who was
And He Said, She Said with Kevin Bacon. 6 steps. There you go.
The next one is, I don't know, Morgan Freeman.
About time to turn in, just after 10 o'clock here on Wednesday night. Thoughts for the day?
So it went by fast, probably because I slept through most of it, but it was good.
Good dinner.
Yeah, dinner was the highlight. Or breakfast, dinner, whatever you call it.
Brenner.
Brenner.
It's our last full day here. We're packing up Polly and heading back to Kawishewee. So we're gonna eat some oatmeal for breakfast, have a little cup of coffee, get some water to drink for the route today.
Some business.
Take care of some business. I don't think we'll see the hammocks again.
No, probably not.
They're a little wet.
Everything's a little wet.
Yeah, it's a little damp. It rained most of the night, I think, didn't it?
No, just this morning.
So, it's been gray. It's been gray for 24 hours, 36 hours. Gray and wet. The only place where it's dry is underneath here, this little area here, and underneath the canoe. So, we'll check in along the way.
Yep.
Well, they say leave no trace. They say mission accomplished.
I would say so.
Packed up, ready to go.
Through, make sure there's no trash or.
We're all loaded up, ready for the trek back home. Probably at this point, anyways, looking at cutting our trip one day short because of the rain. No sense in.
Some breaks before we get there might have a different story, but right now we're not even going to be able to get firewood, and we'll see. We might fish a little bit. Who knows? See how the trek goes.
So long to Lake Polly for now.
Polly later.
Get this section dammed off. One portage down, that was a 95 rodder. Now we've got 189, that's our biggest one. That's just after Small Town Line Lake here. And then a 20 and a 5, and actually the 5 we were able to skip because the water level is high enough. So our hard work for the day is almost done. One more long portage, or medium-sized portage, and that's it. Let me help Mark down for canoe here. Well, our hard work for the trip is done. Just finished up the 189, and it's a piece of cake.
Yeah, actually, pretty good.
What's our timing on it? 35 minutes or so from water to water, in, out at the front, and
our time
back in. That was a 200 rod, basically, just shy of 200. So
42 minutes.
42. Okay, so
we were right. 40 minutes or so.
Yep. So on to Kawashang, Kawishwe River, Square Lake, and then we're back home, back to Kawishwe. The rain has slowed significantly, but it's still just kind of sprinkling a little bit. So
feels cooler.
Yeah, cooler. My feet are soaked.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that it's not going to clear up enough for us to dry out, so we might just head out or put our stuff
in the truck
on a campsite.
Yeah.
On that campsite, and do a little fishing and then head out, depending on what time it is.
Yeah, we'll see what time it is when we get there. What is it now, about 10? Yeah, it must be.
Yeah. About 10.
So that's it. Last stretch of the trip. Just finished up our last portage of the trip. And now we've got a short paddle through Square Lake, finish up the Kawishwe River, and then Kawishwe Lake. Looking at about, how long do you think, total trip today?
Like, what do you mean?
Just today, time-wise.
I think 3 hours.
3 hours? We should be there by noon. It's just after 11 now. Get back. We have decided to load up. We just ran into another party. They said the forecast says rain the rest of the day today, clear off tomorrow. So we're going to just pack up, load up the truck when we get back, and that's it.
Yep.
Trip is over.
Yeah, if it had been nicer, we would have stayed. But
Yep.
right now all of our stuff's wet and setting up camp and wet, and it's not going to dry off.
No,
so,
it won't dry off the rest of the day today. So
yeah, so it's just sitting in crap the rest of the trip. Just isn't. Now, if it was sunny later this afternoon, maybe.
yeah,
But,
we could dry some clothes off.
yeah.
All right,
We'll get back before rush hour.
last paddle.
Let's do it. We are in the car.
Back in the truck. 12:30.
12:30, so 3.5 hours since we shoved off. Not too bad.
Not bad at all. It's a good day.
Yeah.
It was kind of like this, misty on us all day.
Yeah.
We had the rain suits on, so other than our feet being soaking wet, I feel like we're fairly dry.
Yep.
It's good. It's a good last day.
All right. Peace out.
On the road.